Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about Cobra Kai. So in honor of the new season just dropping, well, part 1 of the new season, it's been out for a week now. I thought it would be good to do a Cobra Kai video. So I'm going to be talking about top 12 best moments from Cobra Kai. I'm not gonna be having like season 6 in here, so if you haven't seen the new season, then you don't have to worry about spoilers or anything. So yeah, it's just gonna be like 12 moments from across the 5 seasons. I was gonna do like top 10, but in season 5 there's just like so many, I felt like, and so it's like I ended up with 12. But anyways, yeah, and obviously this is just all like my own opinions, what I believe are like some of the best moments and scenes and everything. So yeah, anyways, so let's just get started. Okay, so if you see me looking like over here, I'm looking at I have my notes on my laptop, so that's what I'm looking at. But anyways, let's just get into it. So okay, starting off season 1, obviously we have season 1 episode 10. Miguel wins the All Valley, which I think is like obviously the best moment from season 1, because you know, it just showed like how much he like grew and learned and everything, and it was just, you know, with him like being like the new Karate Kid, and then, you know, winning the All Valley, obviously. So yeah, okay, next we have season 2 episode 3, the scene where Johnny has like a talk with Miguel because Miguel found a picture of Robbie and found out that was Johnny's son. So then Johnny, you know, told him his story and everything, and like told him that, you know, he failed Robbie on his first day, and he like vowed to never fail Miguel. And yeah, this might not really be like a big moment or whatever, but for me, I think it was like a really sweet moment with them, and just like showed how much Johnny like cares about Miguel, and like thinks of him as a son. So yeah, okay, next we have season 2 episode 10, which obviously the big school fight, which is like one of the craziest fights in the seasons and everything. Obviously that was like a lot with, you know, Tori and Sam. You know, Tori hurt Sam really badly, and then Miguel did the right thing and showed mercy to Robbie, but then Robbie didn't and kicked him off the railing, and then he was paralyzed. Anyways, I remember the first time seeing that, I was crying. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, we have season 3, episode 5. This is when Miguel is out of the hospital, but he's in a wheelchair because he's paralyzed. And they don't, at this point, like, they're not sure if he'll be walking or whatever, but, you know, he's, you know, in physical therapy and all that, and Johnny's, you know, coming up with all these crazy ideas and trying to help him to move his legs. And then this specific moment is when, I love this episode, but this specific moment is when he was like, you just need to like take a break, just to like have some fun or whatever, and he takes him to the concert, and then without even realizing, you know, he's just like moving to the beat, and he is tapping his foot, and simple small thing, but obviously it was like a big moment, and it was just really cool, you know, seeing them just out having some fun. And then I just personally love that moment. So yeah. Okay, next is season 3, episode 6. And obviously this is just one episode after that, and he's, you know, Miguel's like still in the wheelchair and everything. He's, you know, he still like can't walk. So, you know, they're still working on everything, and Johnny is trying to help him by putting him in this like harness thingy, where he's standing up, and then like Johnny's like holding it, but he'll like let go to like get him to like stand on his feet, you know, by himself obviously, but you know, it's not. Later he's doing it again, and Miguel ends up, you know, he's really frustrated and everything, and he ends up yelling at Johnny about stuff, and he ends up standing up on his own in the process without even realizing it. And so he did it, and then after that, you know, he didn't even need his wheelchair anymore, he could walk. And so obviously that was another great moment and everything. So okay, next is season 3, episode 10, which is when they have the big fight at the LaRusso house. You know, Tori and Cobra Kai ends up coming to the LaRusso house, like breaking in, and you know, into this another huge fight. Obviously like some big moments in there, because at this point, you know, Miguel could walk again and everything, and he started training again and everything, but you know, he was still working on like getting his strength back in his legs. And then, you know, he has like this breakthrough moment when he's fighting Kyler and he beats him, and so that was a great moment. And so for that, and then also this is when Hawk, you know, finally comes to his senses and has a change of heart, and stops, you know, this Cobra Kai bullying and everything, and helps Dimitri. And yeah, so obviously some great moments in there, and that's just, you know, a big scene and everything. So yeah. Okay, next of season 4, episode 10. At the end of this episode, Robbie, so this was, they had the, you know, All Valley tournament, Cobra Kai won, because Silver cheated, and then at the end of the episode, Robbie finds Johnny and just like breaks down to him about everything. Like he thought like he was like trying to help this kid and everything, and it was not going good. And he realized, Cobra Kai is like really bad and all of that. And so this was just like a really great moment with them, like him like finally opening up to his dad, and them like having this moment of finally reconciling. So yeah, maybe like this one not like that big of a moment or whatever, but to me I think it's like a really great moment and important. So yeah. Okay, next is season 5 episode 2. So this is when at the end of season 4, Miguel booked it to Mexico to try and find his dad, who's not a good guy, but he didn't know. And then so his mom was really scared and everything, and Johnny took Robbie and went to Mexico to find him. And Miguel was with his dad, and he finally learned that his mom was not lying when he said that he's dangerous and everything. And then Johnny found him, and he was crying, and that's another one of my favorite moments. It's just so sweet. It makes me cry every time I see that scene. So yeah. Okay, next is season 5 episode 3. Obviously the very next episode from the last one I just said. And they're back from Mexico and everything, and Carmen tells Johnny that she's pregnant. So this was like kind of the whole episode of her like telling Johnny that she might be pregnant, and then getting a test and everything. And then Johnny was like, the whole episode is like freaking out, and like doesn't know what to do and everything. And then Carmen tells him that she is pregnant, and then his reaction is he's very happy and everything. So it was just a really sweet moment. And I mean, I just love them so much. So I just like had to include that. Next one, we have season 5 episode 5, which is the episode that, like this whole episode, Johnny is trying to get Miguel and Robbie to make up and be friends, but like his attempts are just failing. It's not going well, until finally he's like, he gets this idea from Daniel, and he's like, they need to just fight it out basically. And so that's what he had them do, and it was kind of scary, but it worked, and they finally overcame their rivalry and made up. And so that's just obviously a really important moment and a really great moment. So yeah. Next, season 5 episode 10, which is the last episode in the season 5, and this is when Johnny and Chosen and Mike went to Silver's house and just started this big fight. And Mike ends up getting knocked out in the very beginning, and then Chosen is out in the backyard fighting Silver, and then Johnny's left to fight all of his senseis by himself. And this was very intense, very hard to watch, because yeah, it was very scary. And you know, the first time watching this, I actually thought he was gonna die, so I was terrified because it was really not looking good. But then, you know, he was just so, you know, laying on the ground, like ready to give up, because like he didn't have any more strength, you know. But then the ultrasound picture of his baby falls out of his pocket, and he sees it, and it gives him the strength he needs to get up and keep fighting. And so that was just one of the best moments. And just, yeah, that was just great. Yeah. Okay, now we're at the last one. This is also from season 5, episode 10, but like I said, I had to do 12 because this episode was just so much and everything, and I just obviously had to include this. So this is when Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang, and Tori finally work together and to take down Cobra Kai. And then Daniel finally defeats Silver, and he goes to jail. And obviously those are some of the best moments, some of the greatest. So yeah, I just realized, basically sort of like a mini this was like, what am I saying? Basically like sort of a mini recap thing of like the last 5 seasons. So I guess it's kind of good to watch, like if you haven't seen the new season yet and you wanted a recap maybe of the last 5 seasons, just remember all like the big moments and everything. There you go, just watch this video, it's perfect. Anyways, that's that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment your favorite Cobra Kai moment, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.